so coach thought I was slacking.
Alright, what's happening? Get it bit rolling bit. Oh shit, hold on right quick, y'all. I gotta juice my damn phone up. Alright, we good. Let me see something right quick. Move that shit out of the way. Alright. Black man, nigga in society. No, alright.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Ravens and the Jags on Thursday night primetime.
Them boys still got Lamar. Man, that's cap. This is my 10th season.
One of the tight ends in motion left. They'll run here on first down. He finds room right away. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Motioning one of the tight ends. First and 10. Here's Jackson. His first throw is an interception. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That boy blocked my damn
So the
celebration.
first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throw left side, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Big man showing up the yards. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens. First down throw for Jackson. Taken in by Harrison. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they'll run. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, Largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that
Press that boy at the line, y'all. Threw that whole vibe off. We threw the whole vibe off. Look at him. He went for the fade. I forced him on the inside. Stop playing. Yeah, stop playing. Matter of fact, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on right quick. Let me do something right quick. Let me back out on this play right quick so they can see what the fuck going on. Alright. I just wanted to clip that.
goal. Slot man motioned over. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
Oh, what's good, bro?
They're headed up the middle. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Hey, bro, I was just about to play that.
Nothing on that play, and now it's 4th and goal from the 2.
I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
And then I'm going to get on college football in a little bit. And I'm going to just play my whole senior season through. Hey, what that shit was doing to you, though? I ain't played that shit in so long. Damn, hold on. What's going on? Oh.
Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety.
Yeah, bro, I'm going to boot that shit up in a little bit. Gonna see how my 10th season go. This shit, yeah. Okay, we got a linebacker on here.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
No fucking way.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Second down, Jackson to pass. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On first down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Motioning him from the slot right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just...
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens hold an 11-point advantage. First down, here's Lamar. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And again, it's Jackson. We've got a screen to the running back. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Jackson yet again. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Lamar throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Jackson's going to throw again. Hauled in left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down here at the 16. First and 10, here's Jackson. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got 2nd down.
I ain't worried, though.
Tight end motioning right. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete out to the right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. And it's a nickel set for the Jags on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 46. 27. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They send him left out of the slot. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. 2nd and 3 now. Plowing up the middle. He's only able to drive this down to about the 45. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Blitz coming, Lamar. He completes it in traffic. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Has a lane inside the 25.
Bro, come on, dog.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They send a receiver in motion right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. They send a tight end in motion. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Boy, it's going to be a long season. It's going to be a long season. Got your new faces, all type of shit.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Jackson throwing here. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Motion man sent left. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. Only a couple that time, and it leaves him well behind the sticks for a 3rd and 15.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here he is
Bro,
on 3rd and long.
I know y'all just seen
Completes
this
beyond
shit,
the
bro.
marker. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Boy, you can't make this shit up, boy.
Working inside the red zone. Flush out now to his left. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes. Option design here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. We've got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Lamar out of the pistol. It is caught left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, third down. Blitz coming here. Jackson just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, clue, bro. It's gonna be a long season. This shit finna be a long, crazy season, bro. This shit like crazy.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 2nd and 6 now. Complete out to the right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the... Give now to the running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Option give here. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Lamar back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Lamar throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion right. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. A tight end in motion now. Right up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Tight end in motion right. Here's 2nd and 11. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. Takes out a one-stop. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 16. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. It's a Lamar. They'll run here on 1st down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back up. The Ravens will fly home with the win. And they're no doubt happy to get their season off on the right track and claim the first victory of this new campaign.
Got our ass whooped. Literally. It's gonna be an ugly season, boy. Week 6, year 10, week 2.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safe...
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. Jaguars, well, they must be thinking pass here, huh? They're in the dime. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw now. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where...
Goofy motherfucker almost got me, y'all.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Running back sent in motion.
At the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game in the first. To throw here on first down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. They put a receiver in motion here left. First and 10, looking to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
On second down, Robinson. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Man in motion out of the slot.
39-yard line.
They're going play action. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone.
Man, bro, you cannot make this shit up, bro. Like, come on, dog. They forced me not to press this motherfucker, man. That's the only way he got his bitch ass off that line of scrimmage.
Throwing it to start this drive. Cut out left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Look at this shit, bro.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing now off play action. It's taken in by Sinnott. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Pass play now. It is cut left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Bro, I wasn't even by the receiver, so how the hell?
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Throwing from the gun here. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons who have first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Escapes out to the left. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. You've aids them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Year 10.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He'll throw it. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Robinson on the inside give. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. He's throwing for it. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point. pressure on its way. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Here he goes again.
Beat over the top, bro. Come on.
And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead to 7.
Solo 3 puntos, muchachos.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll run it with Bijan. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dump off caught by his back.
Complete to Bijan Robinson. A gain of 11 yards.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
An option gives to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Another carry for Robinson. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception.
They'll send him over right. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Complete out to the right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. They kick the running back in motion. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Put the body on the line for his team.
Man, bro, you
They rip
cannot
off
make
a
this
big
shit
chunk
up,
of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
What the fuck?
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Fuck is tripping, bro.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. And he will score. Touchdown and
Wide open, bro.
They motion a receiver left. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. 2nd and 10 now. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. To throw. He connects downfield on 4.
Bro, ain't no fucking way, bro.
For an Atlanta touchdown.
Ain't no fucking way.
The Falcons jump in front late.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, you can't make this shit up.
Back to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw it.
I'll take
Could
that.
be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this
That's
game.
done.
There's some
Hey,
serious
Parker, what's good,
self-scouting
G?
going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing
Hey, I'm
that
good,
has
bro.
this defense clued
I
in
appreciate you
coverage-wise
tuning
to
in, dog.
every route combination they're trying to throw?
Hey, appreciate that. I'm gonna stream to like week 7, bro. Then I'm gonna power up college football 25 and shit and get on my Colorado DB and play his senior season. I ain't play that bit in a minute, but I appreciate you coming through, bro.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win.
Hold on, let
And
me
it
get
could have
me a
gone either
picture of
way
that
down
quick.
to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory.
I get this one. That's tough. I got it. I said, well, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna keep my other picture, my other interception. Cause that bitch was clean. I think it was this one too. Was it this one? Yeah, it was that one. I tried to take that shit to the crib. I would have broke that. I got caught up on my player though. Got caught up on my teammate and shit. Crazy. Hey, Parker, you been good, bro? I ain't trying to click on that shit. I'm tripping. Nah, I can dig it, bro. Oh, shit. I'm low-key ready to play my Colorado DB. Shit, I won the Heisman with that motherfucker my sophomore and junior season. Yeah, I've been good, bro. I say we got a ways to go. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all glitter and gold and shit. Hey, you be streaming, bro? I think I subscribed to your channel last time I seen you in the what's the name too? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did subscribe to you. Oh man. Okay, nah, that's what's up. I think I did see that, bro. I be so caught up on my own shit, bro. So much and shit, I be getting sidetracked and shit. Nah, I ain't finna do no drills right now. Let's go straight to the Broncos, man. Week 3. Let's keep this shit rolling. Hey, bro, my college football stream finna be turned. I ain't played that bit in a minute. I'm pretty sure they done had some updates and shit, so I already know. Senior season, they probably ain't, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to see your boy be great. I'ma still turn up, though. It should be fun.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' superstar cornerback. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Jaguars and the
Broncos. know. Shit, we up in Mile High.
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Yeah. We're gonna go by overall. We're gonna go tackling aggressive. Shit, we're gonna keep this bit rolling. Let's get it. Shit.
Right to the air from the 30 on the
Go
first
put
play.
that pressure on him early.
Oh, they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Hit off. Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle.
He dropped it over there, bro.
And it's going to be 4th down.
Hey, nah, I appreciate you, bro, for sure, for sure.
So this defense. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2nd and 10, though, trying to throw. That one incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live the play.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Well, calling play action in that situation, that's certainly one choice. I mean, I don't know if it's the conventional choice.
So this defense headed out for the first time here in the second half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm.
That'll be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Yeah, bro.
And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, and now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Year 10, dog.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They've raced out to a big lead as they look for a potential early knockout.
Right, boys, let's keep it up. Keep pushing the ball down the field.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
Man,
finding space at the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, Are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game?
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That is downfield to the tight end.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. So now this defense. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The motion man here is Woods. Now running left, here's a jet sweep. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. To the right.
Oh, man, who the fuck was Burn too?
And he will get into the end zone. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Broncos. So this...
Excuse me. Hurry up, Johnson, get over there, man.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Hit off.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. The motion man here is Mitchell. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete.
That boy swatted that bitch and picked it. He got the damn mind right.
So this defense. Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So now this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
This throw pulled in by Pitts. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 42-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Denver. So now. Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He connects with Mims. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Short throw taken by Pitts. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. There's that man again. Another catch. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. This crowd hoping...
Play is under review.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one.
can we give him the trophy already?
This guy has to have a jugs machine at his house.
It's week 4 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' rangy cornerback. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Jags and the Texans on Monday night.
On the quick, right?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down. That is a big gain and a new set of downs. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. 1st down, Stroud. He's got it near the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 37. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun now, first round. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
It's 4th.
Here's a give up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10. At the 20-yard
From the gun, Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Here we go.
They'll run here on first down. Juke the defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 39. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now give left side. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he's up across the 45 on a small gain. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw, Stroud. And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. 1st and 10 from the 41. Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. They gain 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle.
Man, ain't no fucking way, bro. Like
one play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now we're on the counter. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Stroud. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. That's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now there's... to the air, Stroud. That one's complete over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Stroud now. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. On play action, here's Stroud.
Man, bro, what the fuck? They made me turn around, bro. Come on, bro. Man, come on, bro. Bro, they made me start running and shit, bro.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing is Stroud. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the 34. Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Simple dive up the middle. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 47. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back-to-back carries here. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And they pick him off again. And the Jaguars take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rush.
First down, Stroud. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Stroud throwing here on 1st. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here. Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Stroud finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And in for the Houston touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year.
Damn, I forgot to get the fucking interception pictures from my pick 6. Damn, I was rushing. That's my fault.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' athletic corner, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Jaguars and the Niners. All that and more coming up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see... Right to the air with May. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Hand off to the back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
He finds McConkey. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. May on 1st and 10. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 and a first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. To the air yet again, May. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Elliott. Will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent... This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
That's just excellent dime coverage, excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force the throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with a turnover.
Good team.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you...
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Man in motion here. 1st down throw for May. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Handoff running right to Elliott. And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Receiver in motion, headed right. May not a throw on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover.
Your team,
but how
boy.
about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop
Your team.
potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
from the gun with Elliott. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. May now. Complete over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On play action, here's May. Hits him on the out route. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And they take him down right along the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Right back to Elliott now. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
A gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Once again, Elliott. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Elliott straight ahead. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
Now a carry by Elliott. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
We tried to play on our top that drive.
To the air on 1st down, May. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Going play action, May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he steps down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. Elliott running out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. 1
yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Elliott. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Looks like play has been paused. We've got a timeout taken by the defense. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now off play action. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Made a throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 19. Brought in right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. May. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 9-point. This is Elliott running right. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They give to Elliott on the draw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
May looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lam McConkey. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one does not go far. So we're halfway through this contest from Santa Clara, California. The hometown 49ers out in front. Now we'll talk the rest of the... On the give, it's Elliott. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Going with Elliott here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Operating from the gun, here's May. You bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down. Carry here for end of the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 41. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Trying for it, it's Elliott. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. They'll run this with Elliott. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Handoff here to Elliott. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's May. McConkey's got it on the sideline. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for first. Elliott does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
He was taken down behind.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
May now from the gun. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 24. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's May to the air. Complete out to the right side. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Handoff running right to Elliott. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Complete out to the right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. May now. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er first down. Blown back gets the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing is May. They did it! He made the interception! And the Jaguars have some new life in the fourth.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender.
They've got a man in motion. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Jags bringing out the dime look. 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Right back to Elliott now. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Once again, Elliott. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one's complete right side.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Jaguars, well, they must be thinking pass here, huh? They're in the dime. 3rd down coming up. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jaguars, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Now, after throwing the pick, we see him injured on the play as well. Nobody wants to see an insult and injury. Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's complete inside the
Man, ain't no fucking way, bro.
And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And this game, well, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the Jaguars' rangy cornerback. He's been one of the NFL's best ball hawks this season with 9 interceptions. It's the Jags and the Rams on Sunday night.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage. The Jaguars defense ready to go to work following a poor performance in the loss last week. He'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. To pass, here's Jordan Love. The open man is Westbrook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Play fake. Here's Love. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now Love. And he finds Howard complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. Love now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Love. That's complete. It's Collins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. Over the middle, it's complete. The numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 70 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes. Stretched. Dreamed. Going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. To throw now. Here's Love. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Collins. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Love. That's caught by Howard. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone. Love looking to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback. and they're able to see the route develop.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Love from the gun. And this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Love, this is 3rd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 6. Off the play fake, Love. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Collins. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Westbrook, and he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. This now a 3rd and 4. Play action this time with Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. Up the middle they go. Westbrook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag. 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking it. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They work now on 2nd and 9. Love, they go play action now. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Westbrook. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st down, Westbrook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Love. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. A pause now as they tend to an injured player. And it's the quarterback, Jordan Love. He's shaken up out there. Up the middle they go. Westbrook. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, LA! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll run on first down. Westbrook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Westbrook. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
They'll try the left side. Westbrook. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 14. He'll look to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Up the middle they go. Westbrook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On third down, Westbrook. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. This is 2nd and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Working out of the gun, Love. That is caught. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That third down conversion good for 23. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff up the middle. Westbrook. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The open man is Westbrook. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now Love. Escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Up the middle they go. Westbrook. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Love. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Jags are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing. Love. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On third down, Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. On play action. Love to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw now. Here's Love. And going right back to Westbrook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On first down, Westbrook. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Love. His throw incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Off the play fake, Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They'll run on 1st down. Westbrook. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Over the middle, complete. It's Howard. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Love from the gun. Touchdown, Rams. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Love looking to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 3rd down and 13. Love now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Collins. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll try the left side. Westbrook. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Love. Being chased out left. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for L.A., their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the Jaguars' athletic corner, who's really putting up incredible numbers all season. 11 interceptions so far. It's
out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him that. Almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He tosses right to the short side. And he's brought down for a loss.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 3rd down, Herbert escapes the pocket. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. He'll try left side out of the option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Go. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Option design here. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. To the air this time, Herbert. Complete out to the right side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Herbert from the gun. Cut out left. And this one doesn't go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. They'll hand it to him again. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 1-score game. They kept... The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Herbert. Fell on the catch. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
21.
Herbert back to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing now, Herbert. That pass is caught by Bell. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Herbert to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Coleman with the grab. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Herbert now. That's taken in by Bell. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Herbert with a blitz coming. Short pass brought in. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Automatic 1st down.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Option give here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 42. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And this is down across the 30 before it's stopped. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up to 2nd and 5. The give now out of the shotgun. Stiff arm success.
Damn, that boy hit me with the
And he's
shimmy.
brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Nice cut.
From the red zone now. Brought in right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He brings it in. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Herbert. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like. Herbert now, blitz coming. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incomplete. First and 10, Herbert. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. He keeps those feet in.
Yeah, they just cheated me on that shit.
And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 2nd and 3 now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Herbert on first down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Now a give running right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They give it to him again. And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Herbert from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's caught for the first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. To throw, Herbert. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Herbert to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. There's a handoff up the gut. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing now, Herbert. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there. 3rd down. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Back on the handoff. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Herbert now. He's on the move. He's running for it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have the football as he reports his 12th INT of this season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now they face second down. Back to the air, Herbert. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Complete to Coleman. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here on 4th. He throws a bullet deep, and that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. The Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off.